On May 19th, 1970, Stuart Cable was born in Aberdare, Wales. Growing up in Cwmaman, Stuart was a bundle of energy, always drumming on anything he could find. While other kids played football, Stuart was obsessed with rhythm, inspired by legends like John Bonham. His parents noticed his passion and bought him his first drum kit, sparking endless hours of practice. Stuart's drumming was loud, raw, and full of heart. He was developing a style all his own. He grew up alongside Kelly Jones and Richard Jones, sharing a dream of forming a band. The trio spent their days listening to records and imagining a future on stage. In the heart of the Welsh valleys, the seeds of stereophonics were sown. Stuart's powerful drumming became the backbone of their sound. His energy and drive set him apart, even as a teenager. The small village of Cwmaman would soon witness one of its own rise to rock stardom. Stuart Cable was ready to make some noise. In 1992, Stuart, Kelly and Richard formed Stereophonics, playing local pubs and clubs. Stuart was the band's engine. His drumming was both powerful and precise, always elevating the music. He was a showman, never hiding at the back, but leading with infectious energy and a huge grin. Songs like 1,000 Trees and Local Boy in the Photograph showcased his driving rhythms. Stuart's ideas shaped the band's biggest hits. He was more than a timekeeper. He was a creative force. On stage, he was the joker and the anchor, keeping spirits high on long tours. His presence brought fun and chaos, making him a fan favourite. Stuart embodied the spirit of rock and roll. Loud, proud, and unforgettable. His drumming gave Stereophonics their explosive edge. The band's rise was fueled by his relentless passion. Stuart Cable was the heartbeat of Stereophonics. The late 90s saw Stereophonics explode onto the scene, winning a Brit Award and topping charts. Their second album, Performance and Cocktails, went straight to #1, with Stuart's drumming front and centre. Tracks like The Bartender and the Thief and Just Looking became anthems, powered by his relentless energy. Stuart thrived on big stages, connecting with massive crowds and loving every minute. He brought showmanship and power, making every performance unforgettable. But the pressures of fame and constant touring took their toll. Tensions grew within the band, and in 2003, Stuart parted ways with Stereophonics. It was a heartbreaking moment for fans and for Stuart himself. His departure marked the end of an era for the band. Yet his legacy as their powerhouse drummer was already cemented. Stuart's influence would echo long after he left the stage. The boy from Cwmaman had conquered the world. After Stereophonics, Stuart reinvented himself as a media personality. He hosted Cable Connects on BBC Radio Wales, charming listeners with stories and music. His warmth and humour made him a natural on air and on his TV show, Cable TV. Stuart connected with everyone, rock stars and locals alike, with genuine curiosity and wit. He penned a candid autobiography, Demons and Cocktails, sharing the highs and lows of fame. His honesty and humour won over fans all over again. But music was never far away. He formed new bands, including Killing for Company. Back behind the drums, Stuart's passion was undimmed. He brought his signature energy to every performance, proving he was a musician at heart. Whether on stage or on air, Stuart Cable was always larger than life. He kept the beat going no matter what. His story was far from over. On June 7th, 2010, the world lost Stuart Cable at just 40 years old. Tributes poured in, remembering his talent, humour and heart. His drumming on Stereophonics' early albums remains iconic, a soundtrack for a generation. Stuart inspired countless drummers to play with passion and showmanship. He was more than a musician. He was a Welsh icon and a beloved friend. Despite global fame, he stayed true to his Cwmaman roots. His warmth and laughter touched everyone he met. Stuart lived life to the fullest, chasing dreams and making memories. Though gone too soon, his spirit lives on in every beat he played. Stuart Cable's legacy is timeless. His echo will never fade. The beat goes on,